What is going on YouTube? Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, my TikTok family. Wasn't for you guys wouldn't be possible. Listen, make sure you guys are checking out my King David, the Lone Wolf podcast channel. It's taken off. Also, check out the Lone Wolf Narc Bully channel as well. It's also taken off. And also check out my tarot channel. I got it's in the description of the video. So check out those, subscribe to those. They're taking off. This one, some kind of way, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Got shadow banned. So I'm not going to keep posting videos over here if they're not going to really be seen. But I will post. But let's talk real quick though. Before I go, I got some things to do. I will be going live on TikTok, y'all. Me doing the AI thing, the NPC thing. It's going to be dope. Don't miss that. But listen, let's talk about it real quick. You know what I can't stand the most, man? Because, they are the narcissists and stuff, and, your haters and things of that nature. But these are still people living what they do, right? They're doing what they do. They're letting themselves be known. They eventually, hate on you in a way that you can retaliate. But what I cannot stand the most is the spectator. The spectator spirit is the worst. Pay attention for these people, man. These are what most of your content creators are, the spectator spirit. The kind of people that have never, busted a grape, basically meaning never been in a fight. Kind of person never really been in a bad situation. They've kind of gone along with the rules, and they watch everybody else and they come up with a character to play online. And these people are the ones that they never really tell you about themselves or any mistakes they've made, but they have the utmost advice. I mean, look you straight in the face online, look right in the camera, and just give you some of the best scripted advice you could ever see. These are the ones that really, make my butt crack itch. I mean, I really can't stand these kind of people, man. They have not lived the life they're talking about, and they think that it's really dope to sit back in this observational type of character and make observations and then jot things down and then call themselves giving out good advice. You know what I'm saying? Good advice based off of what, fool? Anybody can get online and just talk. See, here's where we have to start getting rid of these fake people and having a distinct difference between the people that are authentic and just the observing spirits, okay? Because an observing spirit can watch my content and come up with some great material, but doesn't live that themselves. I can't stand watching these people. If you listen, if you're not living the life you're talking, if you don't seem authentic, if you seem as fake as they can be, then why would I listen to you? You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. They'll never have any kind of real world experience. It'll always be stories about, I have a cousin and a mother and a friend of a friend, and I've noticed. Who cares what you've noticed? You are a weirdo because you haven't even done this. Listen, man. I'm not going to be here too long, but I have my haters. But what I can't stand worse than my haters are the observers. The ones that sit back and, write things down and give their perspective as if they're giving some great life counseling advice. And it's like, what have you lived? Like, you have lived nothing. You have lived nothing. You have nothing that anybody can talk. Like, I need somebody that's gone through it. So that way, because what happens is, I'm going to tell you straight up, and this is why I can't stand most of these YouTubers and TikTokers. Most of these people have not gone through nothing. And that's why they get on here and tell you what you need to do and what you got to do and what you should do. Anybody that's gone through stuff knows that everybody's story is going to be unique and individual. And I can't tell you exactly what to do outside of giving you some recommendations. So any adult that I see online telling people what they need to do and, what they observe and, talking about how to stay focused and this and that, based off what, fool? What have you shown us that you've done? Like, you're just talking. Just babble, man. That's why I'm like on this movement of, weeding out these fake ass observing spirits and allowing the ones that are living it a little bit of breathing room. Because while we're living it, these observing spirits are just chronologing it and taking notes and making money off of it. And Come on, man. Like, we gotta like weed out these fakes. Stop giving them money just to sit around and be an observer. They're not even living this stuff. Like, listen, the quickest way in my life that I've noticed to find a fake person is someone that has a bunch of advice and they give it without asking, or someone that's always observing other people and then trying to adjust their life based off of what they see the mistakes of others make. That kind of person is a weirdo. They're trying to like cheat the system and watch other people like a weird person, like a stalker type of mentality, like a monitoring spirit, but it's different than a monitoring spirit. This fool is trying to dodge certain things in life and give out advice like they're some kind of philosophical genius when they're an idiot. They don't have the courage enough to live their own life. They're just living it vicariously through others and then be like, well, if it was me, I wouldn't do that. Who cares what you wouldn't do, you lame? No one cares, right? But again, we're just getting started with the authentic people, and these fakes are still able to linger around because a lot of people are so asleep that as long as it sounds good, that's all they care about. Nah, man, I don't care what you're saying. I'm looking at how you move. I'm looking at the kind of person you are. So a lot of you YouTubers, there's a lot of fake people, man. And I trigger you because you know I can tell you're fake. You know how I get, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I got a name on TikTok. I got a name for myself. I have jumped in multiple lives and they literally freeze up when they see my name or in the live. I'm not even playing about it. Man, I jump in the live and they seen a ghost. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. That's how you know who's watching you, and some of these people don't ever say nothing bad, and some of these people do. So some of these people are like dudes that I've never paid attention to, but I go in their lives. They're like my son. Like I'm seeing the aesthetic. I have an aesthetic, and guys are taking my aesthetic. The salt and pepper beard. They're literally listen. I'm telling you, go back prior to what 8 months ago or whenever I busted on the scene, and watch how every guy was dyeing their beard. You know what I'm saying? Black. Now it's like they're salt and peppering it. They're going to someone and being like, okay, black it right here, black it right here. Why? I'm telling you, man. I can see through all this stuff. I can see people. Ooh, slipped on a can, man. It's a random can over here. Where's it at? A random can. Almost slipped on this can. Like, I don't know how I was thinking. All the places I could have been at. I almost slipped on the can. Yeah, but I can see my aesthetic, man. I can see these dudes. That's why a lot of guys don't want to really like do any kind of like business with me or collabo, because if they're doing the beard thing and the hat thing, they know I'm going to be able to tell, and they're like, and I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, sitting there doing a collabo with somebody like a twin. Like, nah, man, nah, man, you got to have your own thing going on. And so I have that kind of stuff going on, man. But I'm just saying, look, these monitoring spirit type of people, which is really just a lot of people that are online, a lot of fake people. Like, most people are really, really fake. And all they do is sit around and just, you know, monitor other people and spectate, and then, you know, make content based off of it like there's some kind of, you know, philosophical genius. And then, you know, you start asking them questions about their life and really tell you anything and make it seem like they've never made any mistakes. Well, how'd you get to this great, you know what I'm saying, place in life where you can give us all these life lessons and you haven't spoken about any of the problems you're going through? Or if you've spoken about them, you haven't shown any proof. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to sit back and watch others go through it and make dumb advice. Anyone can make dumb advice from a distance. You know, oh, change your perspective. Oh, shut up. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? You're not even changing the internet. I'm literally changing the internet. If you want to know where the self-love thing started, I started that, fool. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what any of y'all say, because when I started it, I had a lot of haters trying to make fun of it. Oh, love on yourself and trying to be funny. Man, I had to make it cool to be that, man. I did that, man. I ain't worried about y'all. I'm changing the landscape as I go. I'm changing the way people think about making content. I'm changing everything as I go. You people don't change anything. Get mad and stay mad. Stay those monitoring, observing spirits, watching me and helping log my ascension to greatness that you're seeing happen, while you stay on the sidelines being a nobody, right? Some people have the ability to be well known, you know, globally. And some people are just YouTubers. And some people are just TikTokers. Don't get mad at me because I'm obviously somebody that's going to be well known globally. If I'm already having people mimicking my aesthetic, the way my face looks, the way I line my beard up. I mean, I got dudes, I mean, they're peeping everything. They're peeping this, a little, you know, where I cut into my beard. They're out, listen, I'm very observant. That's part of my gift, to check patterns. So if I see someone looking like me and not go back and check, and about 5 or 6 months ago, they had all black beard or no beard, and they didn't have nothing lined up, you know what I'm saying? Not wearing the cap, I'm like, okay, we got an observer. We got an observer here. You know, I just pay attention to stuff like that. I have to. I have to, because the name of the game is to take from people without anybody noticing it and making it seem like you came up with it. So, like, I've dealt with this all my life. I've always had people copying me, so I'm very tuned in to notice things. And it happens to me on TikTok like you wouldn't believe. There's so many, you know what I'm saying, Negroes out there that are stealing my look. I mean, like, just, it's crazy, right? Dudes that were in their 50s or 40s that were just, you know, not too long ago having a completely black beard, and now they're okay with their gray and making it white. But again, you know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you're a trendsetter. So these monitoring, goofy, spectating spirits, man, they are the worst and the most sad. Because you're not even the hater that's like doing something. You're just watching everybody from the side, like taking notes, like, man, you're a loser. You're a loser. But I'm not gonna hold y'all, you know, I wanna get on here and rant real quick, you know, because I really can't stand those kind of people. Get a life, you know, be a hater or not. Don't sit on the sidelines and watch and observe and make goofy content. Freaking loser, you know what I'm saying? Losers, man. You know, it's really what's messing things up right now. I'm gonna be real, right? It's two kinds of people. It's these manless leftovers. I'm gonna be real. It's these manless leftovers, and it's these pandering men. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. That's the biggest problem I've noticed right now. And you can have different variations of these manless women, but when they're manless, they just throw all kind of rocks and stuff at all times. So it's a lot of times these manless, because a woman with a man just don't move like this. Like, you know, they don't have something to say all the time. And, you know, their content is most of the time, in most ways, built around building family and not just trying to give people perspectives of, you know, how to look at things when they don't have any results to show. What's your results? As a man, you have to have something, right? You have to, like, be able to build or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying, have a certain level of, you know, responsibility to you and authoritativeness or whatever. And as a lady, most of the time you gotta have like a man. If you don't have, I'm gonna be real, anytime I see a woman without a man, I'm thinking that she's gonna probably be jaded or, you know what I'm saying, some type of way shifty. Like I'm automatically gonna be thinking this, because I'm gonna be like, man, why should I listen to her? That's really like how I'm just like, she don't even have a man. So that means that she's not used to speaking to a man on a regular basis, which means her mouth will be all over the place, which means she ain't got a man. Of course, when she gets online or whenever she's posting something, it's going to be all over the place and too much, because she doesn't have no one to be like, hey, listen, you're doing too much. You know, don't have that. So I just, you know, honestly, I'm going to be real. A woman that just don't have a man and, you know, only do it pookies, I have to put her in a certain category, because again, it's like, why should I listen? You're obviously only talking to women that are jaded, or otherwise you wouldn't talk the way you do, because, you know, you would seem like you liked having the company of a man, and the way that you speak, it doesn't seem like you like men. I mean, like you don't like being around men like that. You know, a lot of women come off that way. They're just too masculine, man. It's too much. They just talk too much. I'm gonna be real, they just talk too much. They talk themselves, like, I don't know what the goal is nowadays, the modern woman, but they just talk too much. They talk too much. You know, they'll gaslight themselves right out of a good man. You know, you're trying to gaslight me or somebody like me. Oh, what do you mean I talk? Oh, so you don't want a woman that has her own mind? Of course I do. And a woman with her own mind is going to know her place, and her place isn't to be my mammy. Her place isn't to correct me. Her place is to add to and not do what she needs to do to try to reconstruct. That's not what she's here for. So, you know, I'm gonna always call that shit out. I don't understand it, you know. So a lot of women have this mindset and they're not listening to no one, and they're staying single, and they're watching like women that work at like a grocery store or a gas station or something end up with good guys because those women know what it takes, you know what I'm saying? Plus, you know, they're not over here on their high horse thinking they deserve some kind of Casanova bad guy that's gonna take a knee for her and, you know, be a certain kind of way nice to her and mean everybody else. It's not gonna work out like that. You're insane. Men are not gonna do what you want them to do. Like, so we're just trying to let you know what you need to do, and you're not listening. It's, you need to, like, you know, probably talk less. But, you know, as I see all these content creators, they're worried about just getting a bag and not really trying to come off the way that they need to, feminine, to get a real man. I've just come to the conclusion that they don't care. Confirmation, squeaky vehicle. You know, what I'm doing is, because I have cornies that are thinking that I have, you know, somebody that I'm changing my ways for, or cornies thinking that I'm adjusting the way that I'm coming across so that I can, you know, be appealing to women because I'm not able to get women. These are women that are, these are females. Hey, what's going on? I know who that is. These are women without any type of man, any prospect. You know what I'm saying? Completely threw me off. Yeah, I recognize that car at all. I don't know who that was. Who is she? That might have been looking kind of good. Anyway, I'll see her again. Hopefully she hunts again. I'll see her. Hopefully she's fine, you know. But I listen, I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm gonna get on TikTok and do this NPC thing. Look, y'all, the healing process, you have to have a good time. You have to relax. And with these women thinking that I'm changing and getting nicer for a woman, it shows me how ignorant and how not tapped in they are. It shows me the difference between a real divine feminine woman and a big-mouthed female, because, you know, the real divine feminine women I've run across on TikTok and whatnot, I've jumped in their lives and they recognize me, and then they start like talking about my story a little bit, and it's like, oh, okay, you know, she's been watching me, you know, and then she be talking in a way that's supportive, because anyone with some sense would support a guy like me. Now, one of these big mouth females, man, oh man, you watch one of their videos and they're dropping shade all the way through everything and wondering why they can't get a man. The proof is in the pudding. If you don't have a man, you are not doing something right. I don't care. See, you think your resume is going to speak for you. You don't have a man. Your resume is whether you have a man or not, and what quality man you have. If you don't have one, why in the world am I going to sit here and talk to you? You're going to probably be combative. You're going to probably have all this masculine energy because there's no one there, a real masculine man in a masculine frame that knows every day he has to control his masculinity. He can't just do what he feels like doing off his emotions, or there's going to be some furniture moving, right? But y'all got, your ladies want to get on here and, you know, you want to get upset with the way a man like me moves or something, and then make a bunch of shady content with innuendos, but you still don't have a man. You don't have nothing to show for nothing. And you're still coming back here and watching my fine black ass because you don't know what to do to relax in your femininity, you know, and stop talking so much so you can get a real man. So you're steady coming back here to watch me because I'm the only real man you know, but I piss you off because I'm not telling you what you want to hear. Well, if I did tell you what you wanted to hear, I wouldn't be a real man in any kind of way. You're wondering why is it that you keep coming back here? Because I'm the only real dude you know. And even though it pisses you off and you want to give some dumbass guidance because you feel like you can help me navigate, fool, if I was not posting my videos, you wouldn't know nothing about nothing. You wouldn't know nothing about self-love, how to get it done, how to heal from a narcissist. You guys be dropping the same goofy, dumb content you were dropping a year ago prior to me popping up on the scene. Okay? All right. So let's stop doing this goofy stuff. I don't want to hear any of your advice, man. I don't want to hear you. I don't want none of your advice. I don't want not a raggedy ass iota of your advice. If you had good advice, you'd have a man. I I can't stress it enough. Man, I'm trying to save you females. Stop running your mouths, man. Just like, it's a wrap for y'all. You know what I mean? I can't, you're not able to separate your business from your personal, and you wrap it all together. So when I check out women online, they just seem like they just have all kind of like really, really bad toxic traits, and they're unhealed, even though they're trying to put the makeup on and sitting their single butts in the chair that they've been working out. You don't have any kids like that. You ain't got no man that you're dealing with. You got plenty of time to do everything while still looking like you're a handful. You don't look inviting. You don't look like someone that we want to be with. So you're wondering why you're single. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I want to hear that though, right? You want to hear an attractive man that's going to be a multimillionaire telling you what you're doing wrong, right? But I guess you'll wait until I have all the money, right? Then you'll be like, oh yeah, he's right, he's right, he's right, oh yeah, he's right. Whatever, you're still going to be single then. That make no difference. Y'all are insane. Hey, what's going on, Fendi? Oh, I don't know. Listen, that last part I can't really speak too much on. I'm already shadow banned, but if again, I tell you what, man, the body count. Listen, most of us guys are just ascending, and we're not gonna take a bunch of leftovers. Like when you think about it, ladies, you got to really think about it, right? Like you got to look at it from our perspective. Like if you, okay, let's put it like this. Let's say that you got with a guy and he has a good job right now. But then you start talking to him, you're like, oh, when did you get this job? Oh, about 6 months ago. Well, what did you do prior to that? Oh, I lived at my mama's house. Oh, shit. How long? A couple years. And before that, I was staying with my friend. Oh, shoot. What about working? You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, little here and there's. It's going to bother you. It's going to, this is looking like someone not stable. It's looking like somebody that's not responsible. It's looking like some male and not a man. I'm getting red flags. I don't know about this right here. See, y'all want to apply things directly, like on some body count thing. You can't apply it directly because body count don't make the same kind of level of difference to a woman. This is a fact. That's why women are messing with 20 to 10% of the same men, knowing it's the same man. They don't care. Whereas a man tries to get his woman and keep her home so that she's not in the streets doing different things, right? A lot of women don't even pay you no attention if you don't have sex appeal, you know what I'm saying, like other women want you, right? Like, so it's a lot to it. You cannot, conflate those two things. You got to put it on par with something that's equal, right? Which is you guys and having a job and being stable. Because y'all can get away with not necessarily being stable. A guy, be like, okay, well, she's working now and he looks back and you ain't really had that many boyfriends and your mom is married to the dad still, or maybe the dad passed away, but the mom, widow, and she's still a great woman, and she's looking at you with that twinkle in her eye like, are you going to take care of my daughter? Like, yes, ma'am, I will. Right? Like, that's the kind of woman. Man, listen, y'all out here all masculine, writing your little books and your podcasts and blah, 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 getting all the little money in the world, but you're not nowhere near getting a man still. You're still nowhere near getting a man. You have not figured it out. I figured it out. I'm going to get whatever woman I want, right? And the reason why I know so is because I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to get a woman right now. I'm going to wait until I got my money and everything like I want it, like I'm moving like I want to, and I ain't got to work too much so I can make time for it, right? That's what I'm going to do, right? I'm not going to jump into something now and let a woman have a leg up on me and then she try to manipulate. Nah, stop playing with me. It ain't worth all that. I'm good. But I mean, if y'all are trying to get closer to getting a man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know really what you want to do. It's looking sad out here. You think hooking up with a hot guy like me is going to make you feel better the next day, that night, when you're in the bathroom washing up? I don't think so. Because I'm going to be out like a thief in the night. You know what I'm saying? You ain't girlfriend type. You mad at me. It is what it is. I'm not here for the mental games or the buffoonery. While you out here playing around because you can't handle a man like me, because you can't handle a man, So what you want to settle for is just rolling around in the hay, or try to work your way in to get that done because you know that's all that you're worth? Unfortunately, I'm way worth more than that. I'm not going to roll around in the hay with your raggedy ass or anyone else out there, right? And it's not just about me. If you ladies, really want a man, you start moving different. And I see some doing that. I do see some women flipping the script and talking about, what they need to be talking about. Like, what's between your legs is not going to be enough to keep a man, right? If you can take that away and you have no value outside of it, then why would the man stay with you? Okay? So, you got to do a lot more than thinking that I bagged them and now I can just possibly cheat. Or you ladies out here worrying about getting to the bag and getting notoriety and sacrificing all your great years. And then by the time you want to get a guy, you've done had your fun with the Pookies and the Ray Rays and got all them souls attached to you, and trying to give a guy like me those leftovers. Keep it trucking. Keep it trucking. Keep doing what you've been doing. I don't know what that's in reference to, you know what I'm saying? But what's going on, Deborah? How you doing tonight? Right? It goes like this. You're here watching me, and I'm just telling you ladies what you might want to do to get a guy like me, or you can just keep watching me from a distance. It really don't make no difference to me. I get views either way, and I'm going to get the woman I want no matter what. So, you know what I'm saying? Being trolled or not, ladies, y'all really need to pay attention to what I'm trying to tell you, because I'm the archetype of the kind of man that you dream for. So whether you can, change a couple variables on me or whatever, the overall archetype of me is a kind of man that every woman wants. And if that's the case, and you keep coming back this way, whether to hate on me or whatever, which we know that's still love, then you might want to listen to what I'm saying to you. Otherwise, just keep gaslighting as you continue to watch me ascend to different and higher levels of greatness. And then trolling and still being manless, or, disturbed exes, or whatever the case may be. You're not going to have, when you have a man worth having, ladies, you're not going to be online trolling a man like me. If I see a woman that I'm dating, trolling or watching a guy looking like me, I'm like, what's going on here? What do we need to talk about? You got better things to do. When you're trolling me and making content, all you're doing is proving my point. A woman without a man is a dangerous thing. If any don't even, it might be a troll. They don't even have an avatar, you know what I'm saying? So when they normally start off with a ha 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 or end it with a ha ha ha, that's the a narcissist. It's like it's like they're embarrassed. I don't know how to describe it. It's like an embarrassed thing. You ever seen someone do that uncomfortable laugh when they know they're about to get cooked or just got cooked? Yeah, well, that's true. Self-love is the best love. And that would have been probably a better sentence to start off with than the ha 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 one. But that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I want you guys to be comfortable enough to speak in the chat, and we chop it up and discuss things, and our differences. Because listen, I'm gonna get the woman I want no matter what. But I really want to help y'all. I don't want you guys to stay single and possibly taint other generations of women from being bitter, because we know what can happen when women don't end up with a man. That kind of bitter can run for generations. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I just, on here, I kind of have a lot of haters, and a lot of times people that don't really know me normally come in a little bit softer with it, without as many assumptions, and that way I can kind of like feel for them. But I understand what you're saying, and you're right. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, love? Oh, it's mosquito. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, sweetheart? How you doing, gorgeous? A healthy relationship is a relationship where, okay, let's say you have a past. You're a woman that you got a bunch of bodies. You let that man know you got a bunch of bodies, and you find a kind of man that's okay with those bodies, right? So you're being honest. So a healthy relationship is a relationship where you guys take time and get to know each other, vet each other, You don't get to know each other's loins. What is it? Whatever. And so like after you get to know each other for a while, and then, you know what I'm saying, even then, you're not like trying to jump in bed with each other. You're trying to get to know somebody. You know, it's really just like treat people the way you want to be treated. Treat the person you're with like you want to be with them, and not just trying to hook up with them because you don't think you can handle them. Oh, it's your day off? That's what I'm talking about. Hey, listen, don't miss me, you know, Miss Dash on TikTok. I'm going to be doing the AI thing. You know, like the AI NPC thing. I'm going to be over there, you know what I'm saying? Corn, yummy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, gifts, I love gifts. You know, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff over there, y'all. I have a good time over there. Listen, understand something. Part of healing is laughing. Laughing, having a good time, smiling. You have to smile and not take life so serious. You have to smile and not take life so serious. You have to, okay? It's part of your healing. That way you don't stay mad at anybody or no crazy ex that did you too wrong. You can't, by not taking yourself too serious, dance sometimes. Do something that takes you out of your comfort zone and not worry about what other people think. It's part of your healing process, which will be in one of my chapters in my book. But listen, it's definitely part of the healing process. You have to laugh. Like when you smile, you know, like smiling and laughing adds years to you. You know what I'm saying? It'll smiling and laughing will reverse aging, right? And I do everything I can to give you guys the facts and the information that needs to be put out there about men and women and about ascension. But I'm trying to give you the full picture. So I give you that. I also let you know to be responsible about your sexuality, but not to neglect your sexuality. That's why on TikTok I work out on there. I embrace my sexuality. You know, I stare into the camera, let the ladies know I'm comfortable in my masculinity. You should be as well. But we can also be classy about it, right? You know, we can embrace our sexuality, because a lot of spiritual people neglect their sexuality altogether, which is going to cause a plug or clog and things, right? Everything has to flow. You cannot neglect anything. You just have to treat it a certain kind of way. Embrace it. A lot of people online are like, oh, you have a certain kind of way of walking. And I watch these videos. I know who's talking about me. And you flow, because I embrace everything about myself, my sexuality, the way I talk, you know, how I'm country, just everything. I don't neglect something. I don't try to hide anything. And by doing that, it allows my soul, you know what I'm saying, to pretty much shine through. You see what I'm saying? That's the best thing to be doing, laughing and dancing. And I do get on here and throw a couple bonfires every now and again, but you guys got to understand, the internet's the internet. I get right off of here and go hang out with my son and be dancing and talking junk. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I'm a Leo. An August Leo, baby. How could you tell? How could you tell? But yeah, y'all. So on TikTok, if any of y'all ever wandered into my lives and noticed, why does he only work out and be smiling? Because that's part of the healing process, dodo brain. I'm not going to sit around and be preaching to you guys on every single platform. You get it on Instagram, you get it on Facebook, you get it on 4 different YouTube channels. Good golly, I mean, can you just take a break and just watch me work out? Let the ladies relax, you know, kick off their shoes, relax their feet, let their body parts get warm, you know what I'm saying? To my fine working out meat, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, sometimes the ladies don't want to hear me talk, man. They just want me to like look good. I understand that. I'm tapped in. Like, some women don't want to hear me talk, they just want to look at me. So I'm trying to appeal to all women. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, you know how there's some women you want to look at, but you don't want them to talk. Like, they're real fine, but when they start talking, it's like, oh man, you get too deep with that shit, girl. You just turn me off. Like, that's what I be doing to a lot of women. So I want to have a platform where women can go to it and be like, ah, yes, he's not speaking. He's just smiling and working out. That way, y'all got all kind of options. And if that's not your flavor, you can go to all my other platforms and watch me get on to different things about everything. You know what I'm saying? But I want to have an option where women that want to see something, want to see me be happy, you know, which I am going to get around and making more member videos. I just have to like get everything set in here. And I got it now. And I want it, it's crazy, y'all. I'm going to tell you like how God works. Like, I was getting really bored on TikTok lives, man. That's why I haven't been going live, honestly. I'm just bored on them, right? Because I talk so much on YouTube and stuff. I got to flow with it. And TikTok's a different energy, man. Like, I don't want to waste that energy, like, talking about serious stuff. Like, it's a TikTok energy is like it's a high vibe energy for me. So what I try to do is find something high vibing to do. But the guys ain't gonna really interact with me working out. So this way, if I do the AI thing, the guys will feel more comfortable. It's goofy, it's just fun, whatever. And I'm gonna get paid, baby. I'm gonna get paid. Them jokers are making up to $7,000 a day. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm already working out on TikTok, shaking my chest. I might as well do the AI thing. I'm already doing it. Stand back and let me see your physique. You know what I'm saying? No, she's straightforward. I ain't got no problem with that. Listen, it's worth the time. You know what I mean? It's gonna be worth your time. I hope it's it's what you wanted. Look, this is what TikTok is for. You got me over here doing what I do on TikTok, on YouTube, and I don't want to give off the wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not what it's about. Look, as soon as I start showing the full body, that's when the neighbor I don't like it all pulls up. The devil working. But look, ladies, you don't want to miss this on TikTok. I get it how I live. You know what I'm saying? Just look, you have a good time over there on TikTok. Look, I gotta listen. I get on to women a lot because I love y'all and I want y'all to grow. But I also give y'all something to look at, because sometimes you want me to shut up and just look good. So I give you something, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I appreciate it, family. I appreciate it. I work out hard, man. I ain't ate nothing all day. I'm not even joking. I've ate nothing, ladies. And I'm famished. Man, I can go for a peach right now. I can eat a peach for hours. Let me stop, man. I got a Patreon. I'll put that stuff on Patreon. Look, ladies, look. Meet me over on TikTok. Look, come on over there and show your support. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, shoot any of your gifts, but you can at least tap the screen and laugh and put some goofy stuff in the commentary like, man, boy, you a fool, or you need to stop. Try to make me laugh, but I'm trying not to break character, right? Yeah, I'm fasting right now. I'm trying to do at least a 2-day fast. You know what I'm saying? Miss Dash, I'm just trying to do a 2-day fast. I've eaten a lot of fast food this week. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I want my body to heal up. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast for like a day and a half to 2 days. Nothing too much. I am drinking water though, and I did eat a mango today. I did eat a mango. I gotta get my mango in, man. I gotta get my lemon lime, you know what I'm saying, water and my mango so I can be charged up. Man, but I can't go without a mango. I might try to go tomorrow without a mango, but boy, that's definitely in my DNA. I've been eating mangoes all my life, you know what I mean? My dad always gave us mangoes, man. So, like, I charge up on that real quick. Yeah, I just want to, get over there and have a good time, because I was over there lifting weights anyway. And women like to come in there and see. I notice when I'm lifting weights, the women watch me and tap the screen when I'm not talking. And I'm just smiling. And I'm like, well, ain't that something? I'm over here talking and I get more gifts just lifting weights and smiling than anything else. So that means that the women appreciate that the most. So the TikTok thing for me, the live streams are really for women. Like, I do all this stuff on every other channel for men and getting men together, but hey, listen, it's TikTok, and I got a secondary TikTok, a tarot reading channel, but that main one, that one right there, that's for the ladies, man. I'm doggone damn near gigolo on there for the women. I'm just playing. I just like to let them ladies feel good, man. Give them the other side of me, because they see the side of me where I'm just like going after all of my enemies. But I want them to see the side of me where the softer side, you know what I'm saying? The side where my friends get to see, or, people that are closer in my inner circle. I'm not I love all of y'all. If you mean ladies, man, in the sense that I'm a heterosexual man that loves women and everything about y'all and want to see y'all do the best, yes. If you mean like a ladies' man in the sense that I get around, no ma'am, I am celibate. I am celibate. I don't get around. You got to work to get this. I got a couple working on it right now, but they're gonna have to work harder because I'm not impressed. Not enough. You know, listen, I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. You gotta love your vessel, and I'm not giving my vessel to anyone that's disappearing for days. And oh, you need a Pookie and Ray Ray touch up. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Well, let them keep touching you up. We good over here. I don't need your raggedy ass. If you can't go without for a couple of few days, lady, you can't do shit for me. I'm a businessman. Tell me business, man. I'll be going overseas and doing different things. I ain't got time to be worried about you. Nah, I gotta get a woman that can, hold me down while I'm handling some business, so we can be multi-millionaires. See, I need a big picture thinker, not some goofy that's letting some guy make her feel good in the moment because the dude can't do nothing to me because he can't compete with me. So the only way to get to me is to try to take my old lady. Well, if you can take her, she never was mine. You understand? Okay? You know what I'm saying? She never was mine. Because someone that's mine gonna know my worth and be like, nah, never in a million years. I got some babies to make with this dude and some generational wealth building. I ain't got time to be stepping out because they'll know you step out on me, that's one of my boundaries. I don't care if we're together 20 years, you're gone. You're gone like the wind, you're gone so fast. Never to be heard from again. Best believe that. You cheat on me, you are never to be heard from again. Ever, 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 ever? You gotta go. Get your life together with your cheating ass. Cheat on me, that's crazy. Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't like to count my age anymore, So I like to tell people, how old do I look? However, how old I look is how old I am to you. In your world, from your perspective, I can be whatever age you want me to be. That's over the legal limit, okay, of consent. So 18, 19 and up, all right? Whatever you want it to be, baby. Whatever you want it to be. I don't cast any spells on me to age myself anymore. I stopped doing that. And I've been reversing my aging since. So, if you keep asking me, I'm probably gonna say 28. You know what I'm saying? I think 28 sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, 28. You know what I'm saying? I live forever. So, you know what I mean? It depends on what you're speaking about. My soul is ageless. Yeah, I know that's right. You see, my soul is so young, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for women to keep up with me. I get up at 3 a.m. every day and work every day until 10:30 at night most of the time. Look, I get it in. I got people talking about, oh, you're a workaholic. No, fool. That's just the way I work. Confirmation, I love big trucks. That's just the way that I work. That's how I get down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how y'all do it. If I want to be the best and have the most in life, I got to go my hardest every single day. I don't know how else to do it. How do you think I worked for the White House? How do you think that I made it to the military like I did? How do you think I became an engineer without a degree? I go hard at everything I do. You know what I'm saying? I go hard at everything I do. I don't expect for God to bless me unless I'm going hard every day for everything I want to do. And people can have their own opinion. Ooh, you don't have to. Well, you know what? You show me better results than I'm showing you, then I'll listen to your raggedy ass. Until then, keep watching the blueprint, do what the blueprint does. Trailblaze. I got time for y'all. I don't listen to nobody but God. I listen to nobody but God. I don't have time for people and their agendas. And if anyone has something to, when someone gives me advice, I'll be looking at them like, you giving me advice? All right, call me whatever you want to call me, arrogant or whatever, but you weren't around when I needed you the most. I don't need your raggedy ass now. Oh yes, man, it's coming together right now. If you can't tell me my season, it's Leo season, baby. And I feel good. Looking good. Let me see if I can get some hype going on, chat. I am on the middle of the road. I got all kind of people taking jabs at me, man. YouTubers. Most of these YouTubers suck. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. They're weak. They're weak. But I mess with those TikTokers, man. I really do. I really do. I mess with them. I can't get any more light than this. It's the best I can do, ladies. This is the best I can do. You join me on TikTok, you'll see all you want to see. But I'm just posting this video up because I'm going to take it and post it on my other channel and actually get some views. But I wanted to talk about how I just want to see you ladies do better. Maybe just talk a little bit less. Ladies online making your money, you know, make your money, but it's going to come with a cost. I'm just going to tell you, if you want to talk reckless, a guy like me is going to look at your videos and be like, nope, too much. Too much. Gaslight me all you want to while you're single. Too much. I don't care what you think. You know what I'm saying? I like the women have like a womanly flow to them. I don't need women doing too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you doing too much. You're good. Right? So continue to do what you do. Get mad at me and stay single. And stay single. You know, you ain't gonna listen to me at all. You know you got a dirtbag dude if you don't take him out in public, or you can't really have a conversation with him on speakerphone because he doesn't know how to put together sentences, right? Or, you know, he can't get to you every day that he wants to because the car's not in his name and he has to borrow one. So continue to do what you're doing. But if you want a real man, you got to do real women things, and running your mouth too much is not a real woman thing to be doing. Hell, men don't need to run their mouths too much. So why in the world we listen to you talking too much and you ain't got no man? Man, stop talking too much. We don't care about these observational monitoring spirits. Man, sitting around, listen, watch people. Watch people. If the woman sounds like she's giving great advice but has no man, please, please think about this. Well, where are you getting this information from? Oh, you an observing spirit. Oh, we don't need that. Get information from a woman that's been through it, you know what I'm saying? And still working on it and got a man. You know what I mean? Or at least, you know, if she doesn't have a man in the moment, she's talking about the healing process properly and talking like she has some sense, like she knows how to get a real man. You know, there's males out there and there's men. If you want to keep getting these males, keep getting them and shut up. Don't get online and complain about a male that you got when you don't want to do what it takes to get a man. You know what I'm saying? Deal with it. If you want to act like trash and feel like you need to do whatever you want to do and that's liberation to you, well, I don't know anything or anybody that can't have discipline in this plane. And you think being undisciplined and doing whatever you want is liberation? Well, you're going to get the leftovers that you deserve. Because you are leftovers, period, point blank. So deal with that. I'm looking for a higher caliber woman. You know what I'm saying? It wants a higher caliber of man. I'm just not dealing with that goofy stuff. We don't need to be just sitting here jumping on each other and, you know, come on, the physical shit, come on, man. They've done so much that physical stuff, it's just, it means nothing. It means nothing. Everybody's loose. So what? You ain't got nothing that I ain't had before. Everybody's loose. Show me something. Keep your legs closed. Show me you ain't been with a bunch of dudes and you look good. Woo, that's going to impress me. Anything else? Man, whatever. Put lipstick on a pig. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who you think you're fooling. But the wear and tear underneath that lipstick is still there. The scars are still there. The trauma is still there. And a lot of ways you can tell that someone has a lot of trauma still. They're giving out advice unnecessarily. They're projecting on the others. That's normally somebody you can tell, right? You don't have no proof. Like as a man, I'm just like, I'm not trying to date right now. I'm trying to get rich and famous. You guys see the product of that, of me trying to get rich and famous. When you have a woman out there that makes it seem like she's trying to get a man but don't have a man, something's not adding up. But I'm not going to hold y'all any longer. I got things to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get on this AI thing a little bit later. I'm going to go get something to eat real quick. I ain't going to lie to you. Been doing a lot of talking right now. I didn't make it. I'm hitting me on the back. Probably a mango or something like that. Might get a slice of pizza. I don't know. Probably. Anyway, yeah. I'm going to get off of here, y'all. Peace, love, and light. Love y'all. I'm going to upload this video to the other channels. Don't forget to, you know, like the video, subscribe. I didn't do, you know, do it on here really because they've demonetized me. But in a way, I still get paid for the videos, but they're not putting me in the algorithm. But definitely check out my other channels, King David, the Lone Wolf Podcast. Subscribe over there. That's where I'm mostly putting most of my content now. That's like the main home until the tarot channel gets over 50 views, and that's going to be my main home. That tarot channel is going to be my main home. I'm going to nestle in. You know, that's it right there. That's the channel I can really go in on my spirituality. And that's where I'm really mostly at right now. I've already conquered narcissism, so the Narc Bully channel is real easy for me to make those videos. I have a plethora of knowledge about narcissists, so the Narc Bully channel is easy, right? King David the Chosen, I get on here, I'm already demonetized, I can say whatever I want to say. The podcast channel is a podcast channel, so I really talk about men and women issues, and also ascension stuff and semen retention. But on the tarot channel, I get to do whatever I want, cards, channel messages, really get into the spiritual side of things, which is where I'm really at. So I got to get 50 subscribers over there so I can go ahead and go live, y'all. So y'all go over there and subscribe. It'll be in the description. It's in the description of all other videos, the links. But subscribe to the tarot channel. I want to definitely start going live. I will be doing live readings, not personal readings, collective readings, but I will be doing live readings over there. I've been holding off on doing the live readings on my tarot TikTok channel until I get my tarot YouTube channel up to 50 followers, 50 subscribers, and I want to do them simultaneously, right? Build them at the same time. So do me a favor, go over there and subscribe. Let's get that one going. You guys are phenomenal. Let me tell you something. The tribe is really coming through on the podcast channel. You guys are like, I'm seeing like the regular names in the, like Fendi and the regular names in the live streams. I'm not even scheduling them. You guys are phenomenal, man. The support is outstanding. I have reaction videos coming, stay tuned for those. And, I have some reading videos coming, picker cards coming. I'll be doing the AI NPC thing on TikTok. I have a variety and a plethora of things for you guys to watch. It's a one-stop shop with me. I can do it all, okay? I can do it all. I'm your leader. I'm here to lead and give you whatever you need, okay? When you need that stern, parental, tough love, I give it to you. But ladies, when it's a Saturday night and you just want, to see somebody bounce in your chest while lifting weights or whatever, I got that for you too. I got you covered. I got you covered all the way around. So I'll go ahead and send a link out and post it on the community tab whenever I get ready to go live on TikTok. Come in there and say whatever you like. I don't care. I'm gonna get to the bag. I'm getting to the bag. So you come in there and troll me if you like. I still treat it like it's love, and I treat it like it's support, and I appreciate you. Peace, love, and light.